Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Prestige Awards, the EDSA Prestige Awards of 2023. My name is JD Cardelser, and on my left-hand side, we have...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Prestige Awards for the year 2023. My name is Chancellor, and it's an honor and a privilege to be standing in front of you. I don't know if I'm going to excite you, but let's see what the program has for us. We are shortly going to receive an act by the South Campus Choir, so I think they are preparing themselves. But on that note, I think we need to give everyone a warm round of applause. You guys look stunning, and you deserve to be here. A warm round of applause. So I think I'll hand over to JD to give us a few house rules, and then we can receive the South Campus Choir for the first act. JD?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a few house rules. The bathrooms are behind us. So if you just use your doors on the right-hand side and then take a left and go into the passage, the bathrooms are on in the back. The females are on our right, and then the males are on our left. Okay, and then just to put a little more emphasis on how beautiful everyone looks tonight, I can't emphasize that. It's the first time I'm seeing Dr. Val not wearing jeans. So I think the choir is ready for us. So if the choir can start making their way up, and we can just give them a nice round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The South Campus Choir, some of them are seated here as guests. Wonderful. Today we are singing for them, as well as the honorable guests. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to present 3 pieces for you. The first 2 pieces are sacred. The first one is in Sesotho, composed by S. Rowland, but we are singing it in Sesotho. It's a hymn. But the setting, it's an African religious, African revival setting. We hope you enjoy it. And the second one, it's a Zulu piece, a public domain. It's known everywhere. We'll be performing that one too. The third one I will announce. After the 2 pieces. Hope you enjoy the music. We have the percussionist Luyanda Boko. second piece in Zulu, a sacred one, Sisondela Kuwe. Beginning of every year, when we go to work, when people go to the mines to go and work, at the end of the year, they come home with jellies, clothes, new uniform for their kids. This is the setting. Sisondela kuwe ngonyama, sibulela. Sisondela kuwe ngonyama. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. And then I hope everybody hears me. Sorry, I can't. The piece in Zulu, a sacred song, a religious song. We thank God for the journey that He has taken us up to today, the journey that we have traveled with Him and enjoying what we are experiencing, what is exhibited in here today. Thank you very much. Now we are going to have fun of about a minute, and they will then descend to the stage. We are going to sing Diswiti, Lekker Goed, Amaswiti. In the choir we have vendors, and I like the way they pronounce Amaswiti, Maleke. So we are going to present the Lekere Diswiti for you. Enjoy and Merry Christmas to all of you.
Hela di pompo, kiri pompo, tamana murena kiri pompo. Hela di pompo, kiri pompo, tamana murena kiri pompo. Hela di pompo, kiri pompo, tamana murena kiri pompo. Hela di pompo, kiri pompo, tamana murena kiri pompo. Hela di sweetie, kiri sweetie, tamana murena kiri sweetie.
Unfortunately, I can't sing as well as Kat, so you guys won't be hearing any notes coming from my mouth. This is just an official opening of the awards ceremony. And once again, welcome to everyone. You guys are making me a little nervous because I'm not used to being in a space with so many beautiful people. So if I do stutter here and every now and then, just know it's you guys are the problem. All right, don't you agree with me there, Kat?
I do. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing that I missed growing up. To take my singing career very serious. And I was so jealous of them, you know, singing there. Like, you know, I used to sing like that, and maybe I should go back. And I know the ED wants us to have a staff choir. I'm going to take some of you up for that. Ladies and gentlemen, in our midst, we have the Executive Director of Student Affairs, Mr. Themba Sasho, who has made the event a possibility. I know some of you had plans to watch rugby, but we're going to have some nice food. Then we're going to award people, we're going to have some drinks, and we're going to have some fun with everyone that you've seen, and some you have not seen for a very long time. So I think we need to appreciate the ED. A warm round of applause, please. Thank you so much. I just want to reiterate what JD is saying. You guys look absolutely beautiful, and I wouldn't, you know, sacrifice anything to be here. To see you guys, it's really an honor and a privilege. We are going to move on with the program. Up next, we're going to have congratulatory remarks from the Executive Director of Student Affairs, Mr. Themba Sasho. Thank you so much.
Good evening. I think the arrangement is putting me under because I can't put my phone on anything. So which means I'm going to talk from the heart because my notes are here. And I don't think I want to be talking to you like this. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Let me first acknowledge senior officials that are here. Professor Vasoredi, who is the DVC for Research and Internationalization. And also we have Professor Vivian Guerra from the University of Firenze in Italy. You're welcome, madam. She is a guest from Italy. And also we have Jared, Dr. McDonald, who is the Chief of Staff in the Office of the Vice Chancellor. And we also have Jerry Laka, who's the COFSI Sport Director, Marty Miranda, who's the DD Quads. And we also have a PG here, who is not officially dressed. The PG is Mr. Masuku, who is the President General of SRC. And I'm sorry, PG, I had to say that. This is an official event, and you're supposed to be officially dressed. In future, please do that. Colleagues, when I was outside, I was warned that there is a rugby at 9, and I must cut my speech. And I'm going to do exactly that. But before I do that, I always say this. The VIPs in this gathering are the recipients, the students. And I'm saying it again, students in this event, you are VIPs. Who are VIPs in this event? I can't hear you. Thank you very much. You are VIPs in this event. The reason why we really recognize you is because we want to reinforce excellence. Dr. McDonald, when he delivers the VC speech, might touch on Vision 130. I don't want to mud Vision 130 and speak about it. But it is for the same reason that we gather here so that we recognize remarkable achievement by our students. This is a second edition. The first edition was in 2022. It is an intentional event because we want young people to really look forward to an event like this. It might appear as very competitive, but where I'm standing, a participant in any event, be it sport, be it arts and culture, be it anything, for me, is the winner. If today you go home without an award, you are not a loser. Your mere participation in student activism, in student activities, makes you a winner in many aspects. Health and wellness, your academics, healthy mind, healthy body. So if you remain active as a student, you perform well academically. VPA will talk about co-curricular activities. As I'm saying that now, I'm reminding myself, I did not recognize him. I also have VPA, Val, in that table, who is the Director of Student Life. So it's very important for you to get involved where you are, either as an RC, as a SRC, as anything else. Get involved. Because university life happens once. For most of us, it's 3 to 4 years. Some is 9 years. But the years that are given to you at university, you must use them optimally. Inside the classroom and outside the classroom. Be that balanced student that can stand tall, stand high, and be proud that behind your name, you have a qualification. Behind your name, you've achieved a lot outside the classroom. It makes you a balanced student. It makes you a globally competitive student. Because globally, students do not only attain a certificate, they get involved in lots of other issues that are outside the classroom. And that gives them an edge. So I really congratulate you that your spare time, you use it to be excellent inside the classroom as well as outside the classroom. Congratulations to all of you. Let me also congratulate those that put a lot of energy and time in making this day a wonderful day as it is. Those are the organizers. I'm not going to mention their names, but I'm going to ask them to stand. Because really, you've outdone yourselves. This is beautiful. This is brilliant. Could you stand up, please? We can't see you. We can't see you. Come to the front, please. Please come to the front. It's an instruction. Colleagues, our Facebook pages will be very beautiful tonight going forward because these people made it possible for us to be here today. Congratulations, guys. You have done yourselves. With those few words, thank you very much.
ED. I wish I had social media platforms that I can also post myself. Unfortunately not. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to waste any time. I'm going to take this moment and call Dr. Jared McDonald, who's the Chief of Staff in the Office of the Vice Chancellor. Just a side note, we're already having our starters, with us. We eat before they say we must eat. So we're not going to have that break. We'll just continue the program. But in that note, may we please welcome Dr. Jared McDonald to the stage. Thank you. How are you?
Good evening, everyone. So I see what you mean, ED. This is a bit exposing without a podium. And because this is a speech on behalf of the Vice-Chancellor, I do have to read it. I don't think he'd be impressed if I just made it up. So pardon the notes. But once again, good evening, everyone. I'm pleased that the ED has done the individual introductions. But because this is a student-centered event, I will just say all protocol observed. So, esteemed colleagues, student organizations, student leaders, it gives me great pleasure to share with you a message of congratulations and support from the Vice-Chancellor and Principal, Professor Francis Peterson, who unfortunately could not be here this evening. Though he could not be present at this event, he certainly shares in celebrating your contributions and achievements. Now, this is the second year that the Executive Director, Student Affairs, Student Excellence Awards are being hosted, and the event is quickly becoming a highlight on our institutional calendar. Tonight, you, through your initiative and leadership, are setting the bar for every successive recipient to come. A bar already very high, given the challenges and difficulties we've all had to face over the past several years. The world as we knew it was completely turned upside down by the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic and its consequences, and no person remained unaffected by those consequences. You, our students, were especially affected by this uncharted territory, on top of the challenges you already face in your normal everyday life. Sadly, the world seems to lurch from one crisis to the next, and given our globe's interconnected nature, we are often affected by circumstances and challenges that are not of our own making nor choosing. Yet despite this, you have shown that it is possible to rise above your circumstances to become the best of the best in your respective categories. The achievements we celebrate tonight not only speak of your resilience and perseverance, but of your grit and determination as University of the Free State students to rise above challenges and to make a difference. You represent the best of our core institutional values of quality, impact, and care. You are exactly the well-rounded, diverse, and impactful young people that the world so desperately needs, and for that, we congratulate you. Tonight, you deserve to be celebrated, and may this evening's recognition and celebration be the first of many, many more to come. Remember, your work is not yet done, and we depend on you to continuously reset the bar wherever you may go. We cannot wait to see how you shape and change the future of our university, our country, and ultimately, our world. I can tell you that Professor Peterson is immensely proud of each one of you, and he extends hearty congratulations on your respective achievements. Best of luck also with the remainder of the academic year, but we won't dwell on what's waiting in the next couple of weeks, right? But we know you're all well prepared. As you can testify to, hard work will be rewarded with excellent results and great success. He also wishes to extend his thanks to the Student Affairs Division for all the efforts to enrich the tapestry of student experience at the University of the Free State. Congratulations for staging such a wonderful event and for creating this platform to recognize the impactful work that our students are doing. On behalf of the Vice-Chancellor and Principal and the Executive of the University of the Free State, well done and best wishes, and go Bokke.
Bokke. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for Dr. McDonald, please. Thank you so much. Speaking about the Springboks, I used to play rugby. So I was very good in primary. And then my teacher said, leave rugby and focus on singing. Then when I got to high school, they said, leave singing, focus on being a prefect. And then when I got here, I got carried away. I think that's why I'm here. We are going to move on. Thank you. We're going to move on to the presentation of the awards. We're going to have the Quartz Awards. So I'm going to ask Musa to join me on stage for the presentation of the Quartz Awards for the first year students. Are you ready? Are you nervous? No. Are you happy to see me? Do I look beautiful?
You look amazing.
Compliment me.
You look amazing. I just said.
Thank you.
Am
So,
I not, okay.
yes,
Am
yes.
I not being joined by the
No. So I'm also going to request the executive director to join us on stage for the handover. We good? Hey, you look beautiful, man. You must stand here so they can see you. Can we start? Okay, let's wait for the ED before I get chased away. ED, you can stand here. Okay, thank you so much. The first category for the Quartz Awards is the Quartz First Year Student, and it goes to
Olivia Basson.
Is Olivia here?
Yes, she is. Here she comes. Congratulations. Okay. The next category is dedicated to the student within Quartz who demonstrated the most commitment to their academic endeavors and, rose above the rest as our best performing overall student within Quartz. And that award goes to Mlondi Cele. Ladies and gentlemen, Mlondi is a deaf student, so if we could applaud him with the sign. Thank you. All right. Should I? Okay. It really was. It really, really was. All right. And then I'm down to the very last category of students for our categories. That is the two students who will be getting awarded the Quartz Breaking Barriers Award. And I'm going to start with Katleho Mutaung, who's a Quartz student based at the Qwaqwa campus. She has demonstrated commitment to her academic endeavors and has been a proud ambassador of our Quartz vision and mission at the Qwaqwa campus. Ladies and gentlemen, Katleho Mutaung. Congrats. And then our final recipient from Quartz is Mudipa Maswedza. He is what you'd call an all-rounder. He has successfully balanced his academic work with his participation in a wide range of co-curricular programs, such as being a peer mentor, as well as a very active member of his house at Villa Bravado. Mudipa also runs, this is a shameless plug, Mudipa also runs his own podcast that you can watch or catch on Facebook. I'll get to the details as soon as we get off stage. Please be sure to check it out. Following a grueling trial process, Mudipa was selected as part of the Bocha team to represent the Free State province at the national championships that were hosted in Cape Town earlier this year. As a result, just last week, he received an award at the Free State Sports Star Awards for his participation on a national level. So it's safe to say that he's really doing us proud. And just this morning as well, he was part of another grueling session of trials for the Bocha team, hoping once more to make it into the Free State team, and we're crossing our fingers for that. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Mudipa Maswedza. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much to, sorry, I'm so used to having to stand in front of the mic, but today Kat requested that we have wireless mics. Thank you so much to Quads, their staff, and as well as all of the students for everything that you guys do to make the university just a lot more accessible for those who are part of Quads. Next, we'll be moving on to the Residence Awards. And I would like to welcome Mkize to the stage for the first two categories of the Residence Awards. Can we please put our hands together for Mkize?
Good evening. I will be presenting 4 awards for 2 individual and then 2 residence awards. The first one is the Best Male RC of the year 2023. The criteria was, it's a male and a female. The criteria was, this person must be a good motivator, creative person, accountable, prompt to attention, availability, people skills, self-sacrifice, responsible, and leadership skills. And the award goes to Amugelani Ngobeni. Thank you. The next one, same criteria, Best Female RC of 2023, goes to Ophile Oliseng. Dynamite comes in small packages, ne? Thank you. The next award, it's the most outstanding residence. The criteria was the pass rate of the overall residence in terms of students, most participating residents, rest with more accolades. And the award goes to Kaeli Cha and Kaeli 2 residents. I will request the RC and also rest head to come and take the award. Thanks. Thank you. The last award I'll present, it's Cleanest Rest. And the criteria was, we were looking at how clean the bathrooms were in terms of students, looking after them, kitchenettes, clean and of bins, no writing on the walls and doors. And the award goes to Timolohong residents. Rest head and RC, they can come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to the students and staff members all the way from Kwakwa. Well done on all of the hard work that the residence heads and the students have put in making sure that everything is running smoothly in the residences. We're going to move on to the next 3 categories in the residence awards, and I'm going to ask someone who I know as Miss P, because she used to be my res head when I was in Harmony. So if Ms. Vulani can please join us on stage, she will continue with the next 3 categories.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to present the rest of the residence awards. Okay, I'm that short. Thank you. So the best residence committee, the residence committee performed exceptionally well on their individual portfolio from the prime, vice prime, and all different RC portfolios. Their outstanding performance allowed them to reach a platinum status for on-campus residents. I wish to call on the stage the residence heads and the residence committee of Lehakwe residents. The next residence committee, this residence committee performed exceptionally well on their individual portfolios from the prime, vice prime, and all different RC portfolios. Their outstanding performance allowed them to reach a gold status as a day residence. And I wish to call upon on the stage the residence head and the RC of Kagiso residence. Thank you. The best residence assistants, the residence assistant performed exceptionally well on their individual portfolios from the prime, vice prime, and all the different RA portfolios. Their outstanding performance allowed them to reach a gold status for on-campus, South Campus residents. I call on the stage the residence head and the RAs of Liberty residents. Thank you. And the last award from residents communities is the Best College. So the college performed exceptionally well with the support of the college coordinator, the college prime, and the executive committee of the college. Their outstanding performance allowed them to reach a platinum status as a college. I call upon on the stage the college coordinator, college prime, and the ECs of West College. Thank you very much.
We are done.
They must come from the same direction. They must come from the same direction. All directions.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Can we give our winners a warm round of applause, please? You know, if someone is a winner, you need to celebrate them. And the way you guys are doing it, it's like you don't appreciate. Or maybe I must delay the time for the food. Can we do it again, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, I wanted to share my residence experience just in 2 minutes. When I got here, I had applied to stay at junior res. And then the lady made a mistake. And then she placed me at the senior res at that age that I was. And then there was a whole lot of trouble. I don't know where she ended up. But it's a story for another day. If you guys want me to share it with you, I will do that. I remember I had one of the most hardest years at the residence because I stayed at the senior res and I was a junior. Ask me how. I will tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving to the presentation of the Sport Awards, my favorite. Don't ask me how. You see my hand now. I work at sports, so this one will deal with it later. And I'm going to request, if she's here, Felling Mofokeng, to come and do the presentation for the Kwakwa campus. If she's here. She's not here. I will do a double exhaust. I don't know if there's anyone else that I'm missing to come and join the, yes, leadership. Oh, you must tell me. I wanted to take over. Oh, oops. He will do it in her absence. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Thank you so much. Speak to our people.
Good evening, colleagues. Good evening, students. I am here to present the awards for Kovsi Sport Kwakwa Male Star, which goes to, just hold on quickly, Meya Riatlehile. And the female goes to Buhle Nyembe. They just made me aware that she couldn't be with us today, but I thought I'd just announce it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for representing the Kwakwa campus. Unfortunately, Mr. Godfrey Tenoff couldn't join, so I was asked to come and do the Bloemfontein campus. And then we'll start with the Kofsi Sportman of the Year, which goes to Robert Summers. So I'll ask the director to keep it on behalf of Mr. Robert Summers. And then the Kofsi Sport Women of the Year goes to Refilwe Nketsa. Oh, I was just made aware. In fact, I know, but I wanted the director to say it because I don't have a passport. She's currently representing the country in Australia. I think she deserves a warm round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, the next award goes to the best team that performed very well in their season leading up to the EDSA Awards. And I'm going to request the manager and the captain and the members of the team, if they are here, to join us on stage. The Kofsi Sport Team of the Year goes to the Varsity Cup Rugby Team, the Shameless. Thank you, Mr. Rashid Isaacs, joined by the captain, Tabang Mahlasi. He has now left us. He is playing for the Free State Cheetahs, product of our university. I think he also deserves yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Director. Thank you very much, ED. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a break. We are going to have our main course. So our main course, we have the, I don't want to read these names. Please forgive me, I'm not used to these fancy names. If you ask me about pap and fleece, I will gladly share. We're going to have plain jasmine, basmati rice, caramelized baby carrots, creamy potato bake, lamb curry, chakalaka, wors, beef, I'm joking, guys, spicy Moroccan grilled chicken, and Milan green salads and breads. So we're gonna break. I think we're gonna take about 30 to 45. I don't see them there. I think we're gonna take between 30 and 45 minutes, and then we'll come back. I will call you guys. Don't call yourself. I will call you back. Ne? I think we must also give Semi and Ndu, who are our sign language interpreters, a warm round of applause. Hi, you guys are behind with time, man. This is how we do it. Thank you very much. Can you have that break now? Thank you. So they are still preparing the chakalakamus because it was a last-minute edition. So they've asked for about 10 minutes. I don't know if you want me to sing or the choir to sing. I can sing. How much are you going to pay me? Dadeboni, I don't know if you can give us a rendition for that 10 minutes. If me and you can have a chew, still fine? Or can we break, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, can we take that break and then we'll resume shortly after? Is it fine with everyone? Thank you so much.
We're gonna go straight to main course.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
As follows, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to break now for dinner, and then we're going to come back at 8:10. So I will please ask that we all be seated exactly at 20 and 10 seconds. Yeah? Man. Ish. At 8 o'clock, 10 minutes. Yeah, 8:10. Thank you so much. So, just a quick announcement. The round tables are for the special diet, and then the rectangular tables are for the regular diets. So if you are like myself and you have dietary requirements, you'll go to the round one. And then if you are a normal eater, you eat everything, then you'll go to the rectangle tables. So we're going to start with table number 1, and then table number 2, 3, up until the last table. So I'm going to also request Mpumi to join table number 1 for the arrangement that has been made. Yes, there she is. So I'm going to request ED to lead your delegation, and then we'll have table number 2, Mr. Muema, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, yes, so may we please come back at 8:10. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been given an announcement to make. We can all queue because we have the servers ready, so we can all stand up and prepare to queue for the food. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy the food, ED.
Still enjoying our main course. I can hear that the forks and knives are still clicking on the plates. But we are going to continue with the program because I'm pretty sure that most of us would like to go watch that rugby match. So next, we'll continue with the Student Life Awards. So I'll ask for our first category for Dulcie to please come forward to hand out those awards. Can we please put our hands together for Dulcie? Has forgotten that this is his awards and that we need his presence on stage. But yes, he has finally joined us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, prestigious guests, protocol observed. My name is Dulcie Madimabi. I'm a student governance from Kokwa campus. Allow me to present the following award: Most Outstanding Society Promoting Academic, Most Outstanding Arts and Culture Society. They are best performer in arts and culture, creating a sense of belonging amongst students striving for unity, representing UFS Kokwa campus, local, regional, provincial, and national. And they also align with SGO awards criteria. The awards goes to UFS Gospel Choir. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dulcie. Next, I'm going to ask Lerato to please join the ED on stage for our next category, which is the most active peer influencer or educator. If we can just put our hands together for Lerato. Sorry?
The stage.
No, you must. Oh, sorry. Is it the right one?
I'm not. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for approaching the podium laughing. I had thought this category will be presented with the rest for South Campus and Bloemfontein campus. But since I've been called up, I will be presenting the award then for the Kokwa campus influencer. This influencer is being appreciated for displaying commitment, for carrying out their duties with dedication and enthusiasm, for being available and for being very knowledgeable about our SCD projects, for being knowledgeable about mental health and assisting us as an ambassador for SCD and helping us to market our mental health awareness projects. So the most active SCD influencer for Kwakwa campus goes to Mr. Mulungisi Kadebe.
Ladies and gentlemen, my grandfather used to have this saying because on Sunday afternoons after church, my grandmother would always make a hefty Sunday meal. And then when the meal is done, my grandfather would go down, sit down, he'll take off his blazer and he'll be like, maag is vol, oog is toe. I heard someone say it with me. I'm hoping that is not the situation right now because I'm feeling the energy is dropping quite a lot. Please remember that we are here to celebrate the students. So when they come and receive the awards, let's give them a nice big round of applause. Okay, so we're going to continue with our next category, which will be presented by Jojo, who is the most, or the category is most active student.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to present the award of the most active student. Now, the student has shown great participation in the activities of student life and has also assisted various units within the Department of Student Affairs. The award goes to Mosa Lehlo.
For the next category, which is the FLC program, I'm going to ask Renee to please join the ED on stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So for the FLC program, and the acronym is for the Futurely Challenge Leadership Development Program. It's an online program on Blackboard, and it stretches over 4 to 6 months with about 4 modules, and ending off with a journal that students participate in. So the criteria is that students across all campuses who obtain the highest overall marks in the module tests combined with the journal will be celebrated tonight. So these students obtain the certificate of completion from the Student Leadership Development Office. And before I go to the names, I just want to mention that during this year, we had 478 students across all 3 campuses participating. So in the top 3, in the 3rd place with an overall percentage of 89%, from Kwakwa, please welcome Shaggy Radebe. In the 2nd place, from Bloemfontein campus, Nkosinate Nzapeza. Nkosinate. And in the first place, again from Kwakwa campus, with 94%, and my apologies, I left out to say that Nkosinati had an overall of 90%. So in first position, with 94%, Lungile Mukwena. Well done. Well done, FLC. You are true leaders. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shanae. Next, I would like to welcome Teddy to the stage to come and hand over the awards for the Kovsi Act Office.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be presenting the Kovsi Act Awards for this year. The first category is of the community gardens. This is to the person who's maintained the gardens throughout the year using the skills that has been provided, and that goes to Karia Tusokareda. Oh, Kareda. All right, and then the next category is for the Big Give campaign. This is for the residents that raised the most non-perishable food items and self-care products, and that goes to Sonado, Megan Gedalt. So the next category is for the eco-vehicle, and this is for the college that used all the skills that were provided in the eco-vehicle skills program to become the winners of the eco-vehicle, and that is North College, and I'm going to ask Emma Radebe to please collect on their behalf. All right. The next four categories are for the overall winners for the Kovsi Act projects. That means they've excelled in all the Kovsi Act projects. First, I'm going to start with the best day residents, and that will go to Sonado, Megan Gedalt. The next one is for the best men's residence, and that goes to Karia Tusogreda. Right. And then the next category goes to the best ladies residence, and that goes to Madalif Vongani Makubele. And the last one goes to the overall Kofse Act winner for 2022-2023, and that goes to Madalif Vongani Makubele again.
That will then be the end of our, thank you so much, Dr. Val. That will then be the end of our Student Life Awards. Next, we'll be moving on to our Social Support Awards. And I'm going to ask Notando to please join the ED on stage for these awards.
Support, oh, okay, now we're on. Good evening, colleagues. The Social Support Ambassador of the Year was rendered to ambassadors that demonstrated an in-depth understanding of the values of care and impact. It is a great honor for us to present the following students that have embodied the values and the principles of the Social Support Office. These students are from the Qwaqwa campus. We have Tieto Molifi and we have Zimbo Botelwa. I'm going to request that both students come up together. Thank you. From the Bloemfontein campus, we have Yolanda Ndlovu and Sekgole Kiba. And last but definitely not least, DJ, thank you. From the South Campus, we have Bonolo Hlalela and Tibelo Poswa.
It's going to work better.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A warm round of applause Thank you so much. I've been asked to announce the starting 15 for the box. I'm joking. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving to the Student Counseling and Development Awards. May I please request on stage Mayor Kgalalelo and Toroshni Sam. Thank you.
All right, good evening, colleagues. Good evening to all the students. Kgalalelo and myself are presenting the SED Influencers Award for the Bloemfontein and the South Campus. So just a small brief, just to mention, these guys need honor and praise. Student counseling influencers, they serve an essential role in promoting mental health and overall well-being for UFS students. They raise awareness and reduce stigma and normalize the discussions on mental health. They provide information on all our mental health resources like our counseling services, our career counseling, our emergency number, our support groups, and they advocate on behalf of student population, thus acting as a bridge between UFS students and SED. So these nominees have shown a great dedication of their roles and carry out their duties with enthusiasm and consistency. They are wonderful examples to other SED influencers and UFS students. So I will hand over to Kgalalelo to call the students up. Well done.
Thank you so much. And the award for Bloemfontein campus goes to Ukgorogile Moleme. And for South Campus, Oarabile Sihunwe. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, colleagues. We are now going to have the Student Governance Awards. On the program, it says it's time for dessert, but may I please request that you take your dessert home now and then enjoy the rugby with your dessert. Are we together? Is it fine? And you must go and watch rugby now, because that dessert is for rugby. So we are now going to have the Student Governance Awards, and may I please request Mayor Dalcy to please join me on stage. Thank you.
Good evening once again. It's an honor and privilege for me to present you the following award. Most impactful SRC member striving for excellence. This particular SRC performed well academically. He has obtained 78% amongst the SRC in 2022-2023. He's got a good personality, display positive attitude, self-disciplined individual, responsible and accountable, focused, committed, and reliable. It's a role model, striving for unity. This award goes to Asanda Zondo. Can I take photos with you. So the following award is for most outstanding society promoting academic excellence. The following societies strive for excellence within academic leadership and community service and outreach projects. Represent UFS Kokwa campus, local, regional, provincial, national, and international, and align with the SGO awards. Apology. So right now, as we speak, the society, some of the members are in Netherlands. They have qualified as a World Cup qualifier during the semi-final round, and they obtained first place. And they are representing the University of the Free State, but they are coming from Kokwa campus. This award goes to Enactors. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
In my entire existence at the University of the Free State, I've never seen a perfect SRC. So I'm doubting now, right? That one probably sold out. You can't be a perfect SRC. There's something wrong there. Leadership must have a conversation after here. I think, I was going to complain that we didn't have awards during our time, but I think it was for the best. If an SRC is awarded, there's a problem there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on and have the EDSA Student of the Year Award. May I please request the presence of Ndate Freddy Mutwening to join me on stage? Leadership. Yes.
Good evening. I think I just want us to look forward for this category. I think it's the main idea for this invitation today. So I'm gonna do it like those who've gone to ICC. Sanbonan. Nda. You know South African awards must have got this thing. Dumela. Abshade. Hey, what do vendors say? Ndimatekwane. Kalocha. Colleagues, thank you so much. It's indeed an honor. This mic is taller than me. I just realized that. It's indeed an honor to present today the EDSA Award, the Student of the Year. Now, just to give you an idea about today, I think ED has already, shed a light in his congratulatory message about this category, or rather to recognize all the students at all our 3 sites of delivery who has done exceptionally well. But just to give you a brief, the EDSA Awards aims to recognize the students who have contributed to the university mission, objectives, as well as the Department of Student Affairs through the following: innovation, community service, excellence, and excellence will mean all areas where university is beneficial and its strategic mission. Now, the eligibility was also shared, colleagues. I think this was a public invitation for all applicants to apply and submit a portfolio of evidence. Now, with colleagues, we sat down and we looked into all the applicants, and this is how we came, at the end of the day, to conclude. And I first want to say the panel met on the 28th of September to adjudicate the received applications. And of course, these are the following colleagues: Sibongile Dlamini, Charity Morrison, Viz Swisenka, Dalsi Malimali, Luwaka, as well as Notando. And colleagues, indeed, it was an honor to chair that, so I think I deserve a round of hands. I was the chair of that panel. So, but there mustn't be an appeal directed in assembly. Colleagues, indeed, the panel underwent a rigorous process to adjudicate. The panel was briefed in order that it must look for the following: a student that will reflect the vision and objective of the institution, and that will be engaged in leadership, community service, of course, a star quality, a student that we can say is almost an all-rounder within their time as they have studied with the university. Among the three colleagues, and we will start from the second runner, the first runner, and the winner. I will not dwell much into the portfolios because it's a portfolio of evidence, and I think it's, if needs be, it's available for public to read. I don't know, I don't want to declare that. In the third position, this person from a campus that is based almost at the rural, or rather at the villages, has gone and has outshined and represented university through all the qualities that I've mentioned. Please help me to welcome on stage Lerato Mamabolo. She's from, I think, Kwakwa campus. All right, let's give a round of hands. Thank you. Thank you. And we really appreciate Lerato. Colleagues, then the first runner, before we come to our winner, the panel was happy to see the co-curricular activities. Now you will know, if you are part of DSA, Dr. Val, Dr. Val and this topic, at any time there could be a meeting to discuss co-curriculars of the university. So the students really demonstrated leadership in that category. The programs that the student has intensively or extensively involved him or herself, the academic also were considered, as well as the student went more to the schools within her community. There's a project of math, helping learners with maths, and I think it's one of the projects that are well recognized. And this person is Thembile Mgomezulu. Let's give a round of hands. Siyabonga. Thank you. Let's give a round of hands. Colleagues, now this is the moment we've been waiting for. And I think it's the other way. Yeah. So only the three of us saw that. Okay. Colleagues, this is now the journey that a student has walked since they first reported at University of the Free State. From the Gateway Buddy program, when you arrive, is the first program to welcome the students in the EDSA's office or student affairs. Now, the following person was, without any favor or so, it was a decision that was collective. We viewed the person as someone who already embodies the Vision 130, elevating the values of innovation, as well as impact in all aspects of the university. This is a young person who is celebrated in the Free State University, also in the departments in government, because he's a well-published author as one of our students. He already has a book or a number of the books that he co-authored that are played or listened or read or as stories in one of the biggest radio stations in South Africa, Lesedi FM, over 4 million listeners. Also his work is, in several museums. The University of the Free State has played a critical role in developing him as a writer through projects that we have, for an example, ICANN, which is the Initiative for Creative African Narratives. The student focuses area is promoting and preserving African languages in the use of academic space, bringing language gap, social justice. Colleagues, I think it's an honor that we all stand as I'm about to call the name of the person. Please help me to welcome on stage the EDSA Student of the Year Award goes to Tlotlisang David Mhlambiso. Thank you so much. Colleagues, that comes to the end, but I'm going to hand to the MCs today. Thank you once again. Let's give them a round of hands. Thank you.
Yes. The first thing that the ED just asked me is if he's free. Last year, apparently, I wasn't here, but he had to stand the entire time. This time, we have a chair for him, but he still decided to stand. But you are free to go, Mr. Temba. And we have unfortunately come to the end of the awards ceremony, but I'm going to ask Ms. Zama Zulu to please come to the stage and grace us with your beautiful voice. I saw her outside earlier. She's looking stunning. So can we please just put our hands together for Ms. Zama?
Thank you. Sanbanan Ninjani. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I've sang for big groups before, but it's my first time singing for EDSA, and I'm super nervous. But it's truly, I'm truly a testament of what student life and student affairs does for students, standing here as a fellow student and as a fellow leader. So, first song is my first song that I sang on the university platform as a soloist, as a first year. I didn't know anything about having a tech rider. Back then, Kilowatt was just like, oh, this girl doesn't know anything. I came with my crappy backtracks. So I'm gonna go back to that first song that put me out there as a student musician in the university. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. Drifting, I'm drifting away into the darkness. Ndizothatha umthwalo ndumbeke emqolo mam. Ubomi bunzima, just lift my head up high. Open my eyes and I will fly. Oh, I'm barely coping, I'm feeling
closed in, looking up, hoping the heavens will open. Mdali wezulu, dikhalela kuwe. Open up, I'm feeling close enough. The light is shining brighter, but I'm losing my flow. Kudala, disiwa divuka, difuna nolutando, difuna nolutando. Kudala, difuna ubomi buvume vunga mangonya, vunga. I'm giving, they taking, tripping, I'm falling. Don't care, I'm nothing. Don't care what they're saying. I'm begging you, darling, stop losing your flow. No more drifting. No more drifting away. Live for me, Likamaku. Afuleki Lamasulu. I'm fighting for survival. Dilikawe, dilikawe, dingonyama. Yeah. Thank you so much. So as I close it off, most people said they know me here as a leader, but they've never seen me perform. So this is One Night with Zama, and we're closing it off. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You are not my love and my devotion. You want my love and soul right on the line. And I had no doubt that I could love you forever. The only trouble is you really don't have the time. You've got one night only, that's all we have to spare. One night only, let's not pretend to care. I've got one night only, you'll be the only one. One night only, we only have this feeling will be gone. It has no chance going on. Something so right has got no chance to live. So let's forget about chances. It's one night I will give. One night only, one night only. You'll be the only one. One night only, then you'll have. One night only, one night only. Come on, baby, come on. One night only, we only have till dawn. One night only. One night only. One night only.
Thank you so much, Zama. I've heard Zama sing, I don't know, I can't even count how many times I've heard Zama sing, but every single time she sings, I'm just sitting there thinking, I can listen to this for the rest of my life. Thank you so much, Zama, for gracing us with your presence. Next, I'm going to ask Ms. Pulani to just come to the stage for the vote of thanks. Yes.
Thank you very much. I was reminded that I must check the time. Already the anthem has already been sang. So good evening once more. Colleagues, this has been a wonderful evening. I think we can all agree. This is one university and one executive director, maybe nationally, that I think we need to appreciate for really arranging something like this. So, Mr. Temba, thank you very much. Mr. Temba, so this is important, and I think students are really feeling appreciated, and students are understanding why we encourage excellence and more participation in what they do. And thank you very much for all that invited this evening. Not everybody was able to be invited, remember? So if you got an invitation, please understand that you were one of the most important people. So program directors, thank you very much. You did a stunning job. JD and Katleho, don't know where you are, but well done, and thank you very much. Colleagues, I also want to acknowledge the difficulty of being part of the organizing committee of this kind of event. It comes with a lot of meetings, engagement, arranging with different stakeholders, coordinators in different departments, to all coordinators in student affairs that made sure that this event is successful. Colleagues, I would like to say thank you very much. You are acknowledged, you are appreciated for all the hard work that you're putting, and we appreciate the work that you're doing. It is because of you that we are doing this kind of work, and by recognizing our students. I also want to mention that some certificates might have spelling errors, and some students might not have received their certificates tonight. We will make sure that we get that on Monday or Tuesday, the latest. And then I also want to thank catering team. Colleagues, I think we had a nice meal, ne? Yeah, we did. So we need to appreciate the kitchen and the team that worked very hard this evening. I'm not really going to call up everyone, but everybody, the technical team, guys, you were great. Thank you so much. And everybody, protection service, everybody that made sure that we have this event approved, number one, and also successful. So thank you very much, colleagues. Really, Marimba, we had a wonderful welcoming, colleagues. I think we can agree. And Zama, well done. Thank you very much, my incoming SLC Arts and Culture, and also the South Campus Choir in the absentia. The team, Viz, Sibongile, Notando, colleagues, I don't know, this was wonderful. It is always good to work with you. I know sometimes we don't agree on everything, but you made sure that this is successful. And really, I want to say thank you, colleagues. And Zanele, also, just to jumping in, say, where can I help? Thank you very much, Zanele, as well. So, colleagues, this was not going to be possible in terms of organizing if it was not because of the team that Edie called earlier this evening. So, colleagues, thank you very much. This was the second event. And I think we're growing, we are maturing, we are learning as well. We are learning, colleagues, it's not easy. We are learning, and with all the mistakes that sometimes we do, we try to improve. So I hope you enjoy the evening, and thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being such a great audience. We've reached the end of our program. It was an absolute honor. Where's Mepulan? I know next year I'm not going to be invited, so if the ED wants volunteers, please, man. Because last year I was invited, this year I forced myself to be an MC. So next year I'm not invited, so I know. Please, I don't mind being a volunteer, but thank you so much, Prof. Thank you so much, Doc, and to everyone, the HODs, everyone that made the event a success. Thank you so much for listening to us. I'm not someone that usually gets, so much attention. And when it happens, I really appreciate it. You must follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and social media. What? Thank you. I love you so much. You guys were great. Thank you. JD?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kat. I honestly thought Kat started speaking a little less when he went out of office, but clearly still continuing. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for the team that arranged it and for making this possible for us, and also for all of the students for putting in so much work. You guys are acknowledged, and please continue to encourage the rest of your peers to also do the same. From my end, ladies and gentlemen, this was definitely a very, very beautiful evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All the best to the Springboks and enjoy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.